Hi, this is Kim, and tonight I'm going to do a VR to Rose Honey Ritual and Garden Goddess Tarot, and it's called Only 10 Mass Market Decks. And the first one I have is the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot. I've not had it that long, just about a week or so, but I love it. That's all I've been using. It's got a good guidebook, full color, with a lot of information on it. This is from US Games. Let me turn it over, it'll probably be easier. Hopefully there's no glare. They give you that's the Knight of Wands, the playing card equivalent. That's going to be the Hierophant. They only have a number at the top and nothing at the bottom, so those are the majors. 9 of Cups. It's got really good artwork in it. I really like it a lot. This is all I've worked with since I got it in about a week ago. And I think it goes in my only top 10 mass market decks. And that's Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot by US Games. Next I have Antiquities of Magic Oracle deck. And this is a cute little deck. It was independent, but they put it out in mass market now, and it comes with a little guidebook. And from what I've heard, the little guidebook has the same amount of information as the big guidebook. Let's see if it had any pictures. I can't remember. Oh yeah, small little postage side stamp picture, which is good enough. This is from Julia C. Wild, I believe. Yes, Julian C. Wild. And it's got a lot of symbolism that the RWS has. It's got a matte finish. It's not shiny. It shuffles real good, although it's small. It's about bridge size, I'd say. And that's Antiquities of Magic Oracle deck. Next up, it's probably no surprise to know anyone because a lot of people have had tarot mystical moments in their lineup. And I just love the artwork in this. It's real dreamlike. Makes you use your intuitive muscles. It's not just a straight up RWS, although it does go by the RWS system. Just love the artwork. It is dreamy-like and just beautiful. A lot of flowers, a lot of floral imagery in here. And that's the Tarot of Mystical Moments. That comes from, let's see, US Games as well. Next up, I have Rodney Valentine's Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And I was really surprised I liked this one as much as I did. It comes with a great guidebook. Not crazy about the cardstock, but it's not too awful bad. And gives a lot of messages in the guidebook. No pictures, just a lot of information. See, this comes from, I believe, US Games. Let's see. Hay House, sorry, Hay House. And I did the sides to kind of match the backs as much as I could. But it's a soft deck, but when it needs to be harsh, it is. Just not too harsh. It's mostly soft and gives, when you want a hug, this is your hug deck. This would be the one that would give you a big hug and make you feel wanted again, or just brighten your day. It's got a lot of good messages in here. Beautiful artwork. And that's Guardian Angel Messages Tarot by Rodney Valentine. And next up, I have Everyday Witch. And I brought this one out because this is the deck I cut my teeth on. Everybody's probably familiar with it. It's got a glossy cardstock, and I edged the sides in a black, which bled, but I don't mind because I think it goes good. I think it really makes the deck mine. It's personal. I cut my teeth on this deck, and this is the first one I ever tried to learn on, and after I felt I knew the RWS, I moved on from this. But this will always be my home deck, one that I learned from. It's got a glossy cardstock to it. And that's Everyday Witch. It's got a great big guidebook. I know you guys have all seen that. Next up is the Sicoli Oracle. And this is awesome. It's from Los Scarabeo. It doesn't have but 32 cards, but the 32 cards are great. I mean, they give really good messages. Comes in a few different languages, but they just give you a picture of the card and a little bitty message there. About the same for all. But it really, it really speaks to me whenever I've used it. It just, the artwork doesn't always match the picture, but the message that I get does seem to resonate with me a lot with these. Here's the backs. And I edged mine in a pink to try to match the backs. I do love the artwork so much. Just like the tarot deck, it's awesome. It's got a glossy finish. Hope it's not glaring. And that's the Sicoli Oracle by, let's see, Los Scarabeo. Next up, I have Tarot of the Old Path, and I haven't had this one but a few weeks, but the little amount of time I have had it, I've absolutely loved it. I haven't edged the sides or anything. It comes with a little standard little white book. I believe it comes with a little bit more than a standard little white book, but this is Tarot of the Old Path, and it's got some, it's from 1980 or 90, I can't remember. But you can tell it's all hand-drawn. It's not, doesn't look computer-generized to me. And I love the quartz, and the minors are awesome. The majors are awesome too. It's not just a straight-up RWS, although it does follow that, but you got to use your intuition as well. That's going to be the Hermit. Got tongue-tied there for a minute. But yeah, I do love the artwork in these. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody took a lot of time to draw these. That's Tarot of the Old Path, and here's the backs. It's 1990 by A.G. Mueller. Alright. Number 9, I got Myths and Mermaids, Oracle of the Water by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I did trim these. They were as big as the box, and they were just enormous, way too big. I can show you what the difference is and how big it was. That's how much I trimmed off. And these are, I did the edges in a rainbow. These give really good messages. It's always spoke to me every time I've pulled a card. I like the divinatory message. Just kind of tells you about what's on the card. Antithesis. Give you a little thumbnail of all the cards with a good little message. It's about mermaids and gives you a number of the card and a little keyword there. Some of them are horizontal. I love all the different colors. I believe it correlates to the chakras. And I made the edges the same color as the little border part on the card that I left on there. And I think it did a really good job on the rainbow edging. But that's Myths and Mermaids Oracle deck by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. And last but not least is the Eternal Crystal Oracle cards. I had this one in my last video because this was my favorite Oracle deck of last year. It has a good little guidebook with a picture of the card and a divinatory message, which has always, always spoke to me, giving me something to look at deep down inside that I wasn't really wanting to look at. And the colors of the cards correlate with the chakras. Here's the backs. They're real, real glossy. And I edged mine in a green to try to match. They give you the name of the crystal and a keyword, and then the chakra it's dealing with. There's selenite, peace, the crown chakra. I just really love these cards. Not once have I pulled them and they've not spoken to me. I could be having a bad day, I could be having a good day, and whatever I pull always seems to pretty much match what I'm dealing with or what I need to hear that day. All right, and that's it. That's Eternal Crystals Oracle cards, and that is by Blue Angel. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is my version, or best I could do with my top 10 mass market decks of 2022. Or are we doing 2023? Top 10 mass market decks. How's that? Period. See if I can get them all in here. I doubt it, but I can try. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I just noticed I missed one. That was only 9, but I'm not going to refilm it. Anyway. See, I'm missing some here. There's some still in the box. You guys having a good night. Thanks. Bye.